Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of the DIPWELL X CHEETO collaboration, and I'm going to be sharing how to create this absolutely stunning dip powder manicure, so let's get right into the video. So fairly recently on Instagram, the brand DIPWELL, which I have tried out before on my channel, reached out to me and asked if I would like to try out their collab with Cheetos. And of course I had to say yes. Cheetos are one of my favorite snacks, and I also think the idea of this set is just so cute. And considering the brand DIPWELL has a really good reputation and I've personally enjoyed their products, I went ahead and said yes. So here is the gorgeous set that they sent me. The box is even Cheeto themed, which I think is absolutely adorable, and the products just look so fun to work with. So of course, DIPWELL sent their instruction pamphlet. This just has a lot of information about their different products and how to apply their dip powders. There was some information about my order, and then of course here are the actual products that come in this collection. So here we have some Cheetos X DIPWELL stickers. These are just super cute decals that go perfectly with the Cheeto theme. And then here we have 5 different dip liquids, along with 4 different dip powders, a set with some nail tools, and then a Cheeto-themed cuticle oil. So here are the 4 main dip powder liquids. We have the Bond, Base, Activator, and Sealer. And then there was a 5th liquid included, and this is the brush softener, and this can be used to re-soften hardened brushes. Here's a closer look at those nail stickers I showed previously. These ones are just absolutely stunning, and I think really on brand for this collection. There are some instructions for application on the back, which I also think is super helpful. And then this honestly might be the product that I was most excited and interested to try. This is their Flamin' Hot Scented Cuticle Oil. And by the sounds of that, I was assuming that it was going to smell like Cheetos, and that it absolutely did. This one had a really unique scent. I don't know if it's my favorite, if I would actually want my nails to smell like Cheetos, but they definitely nailed the actual scent to be the same as the food, and it's even orange tinted, which I just think is super cute. And it's a really hydrating oil, so definitely very fitting with this collection. And then here we have the nail file and buffer set. The nail file looks like a big Cheeto. I think that's just really funny. And then here are the 4 different dip powder shades that are included. So this first one is just the classic DIPWELL base and finish powder. This one's just a standard clear. It's really great for building up the structure of the nail as well as clear encapsulating. And then here is the absolutely stunning glitter shade. This one is called Paws Off My Cheetos, and it's a clear base with some irregular shaped glitter pieces in the shades orange, yellow, gold, and black. Here is the color Fingers Stained Red. This is the classic sort of fiery orange Cheeto color, perfect for this set. And then the last one is a really nice sort of golden yellow color, and this one is called Puff Puff Snack. And overall, I think all of these shades fit really nicely together and are super on theme for the Cheetos collaboration. So as always, I am starting off with my cleaned and prepped nails. I do have some clear nail extensions on with a layer of peel-off base coat on top. And to do the application, I'm obviously going to use my DIPWELL base liquid, and I'm doing my standard dip application routine. So this includes applying a thin layer of the base liquid to my entire nail, dipping into the powder and tapping off any excess. And I feel like I don't really need to go too much into detail about the actual quality of DIPWELL products, as I have done a few video reviews on my channel previously. I really do think that DIPWELL products are super high quality. I've never had any issues with them, and their base liquid specifically is one of my absolute favorites. It's thin enough to where I can get a really smooth application on my nail, but it also doesn't run around in my cuticles or anything like that, and it dries super fast. So I was really impressed with this one. Obviously, it just has the specific Cheeto branding. And even these dip powders were so finely milled and easy to apply. You can just see how smooth the nails turned out and how little filing I actually had to do because they looked pretty perfect after just the application. So here you can see I'm doing 2 coats of this really gorgeous yellow shade on my pointer and ring fingers. And then I'm going to go in with the orange shade on my pinky, middle, and thumbnails. And both of these colors took only 2 coats to get fully opaque. They applied super evenly, like I said before, and really were just great colors to work with. So I'm just going to be wrapping up my dip application here, and then I will be back in just a moment to do the glitter application on my middle nail. And actually, before I quickly leave, before I do the glitter application, I just want to mention that I will leave everything linked in my description as always. If you do want to check these specific products out, I highly recommend. They were super fun to work with. And if you're someone like me who loves Cheetos, I think these colors and this collection is just super fun. So definitely check those out if you are interested. Alright, so now I'm just taking some of that gorgeous glitter and pouring it into the cap for easier access. And I'm going to be taking the orange wood stick that came in that little bundle of nail tools to create a really fun gradient glitter look on my middle nail. Now, unfortunately, I did forget to refocus the camera on my actual nails, so I do apologize. This next clip is going to be a little bit blurry. But basically all I'm doing is I'm taking the glitter pieces and individually placing them onto that wet base coat that I just applied. And I'm concentrating most of those glitter pieces, varying the colors towards my cuticle area to get sort of like a more close together look. And then I'm going to slowly start spacing them out towards the middle and tip of my nail to create that gradient effect. And these glitter pieces were pretty large, so they did take a little bit of pressing down to actually stick to my nails, but overall I thought this application was very easy, and I think the glitters against this orange color looked really pretty. So I'm just going to continue picking up those pieces and individually placing them on my nail. And then here I have a quick little clip of the nail actually in focus so you can see what it looks like. And now I'm just going to take some of that clear powder and pour it over my nail to soak up any of that wet base liquid before I clear encapsulate. And right here I'm starting that clear encapsulation process. This is just going to protect that color and glitter underneath from filing to make sure we don't take off any of that pigment. So all I'm doing here is applying one more thin layer of my dip base liquid and then dipping into the clear and tapping off any excess. And this is a pretty crucial step for this glitter nail in particular. The solid colors not so much because we hardly have to do any filing since the application is so even, but you definitely want to use this step when working with a glitter because you don't want to file off any of those pieces and you also want them to look a little bit more smooth on the nail. And once all of my powder layers are complete, I'm going to go in with a generous amount of my DIPWELL Activator, and this is going to just harden up all of those powder layers and make them nice and ready for filing. So I'm applying 2 pretty heavy coats of this onto all of my nails, and then I let it sit and dry for a couple of minutes before going in with my nail file. Like I said, this one is Cheetos themed and it is super cute, and it's also a really high quality file. And just because I wanted to save some time, I did go ahead and file the nails off camera. And now is the point where you could go in with the number 4 liquid, which is the sealer. That's just a standard dip powder top coat. However, I personally prefer a gel top coat with my dip powder manicures. I think it just lasts a little bit longer and is slightly more shiny, and also just a little bit easier to apply. However, it's totally personal preference with that one. I do think that the DIPWELL Dip Powder Top Coat is really nice, and it is a good quality one. I just personally don't really like to use dip powder top coats. So here I'm just applying a thin layer of my gel top coat, and this will need to be cured for 30 seconds in an LED lamp once you are happy with the application. And once those nails are fully cured, I am going to go in with my Cheetos X DIPWELL Flamin' Hot Scented Cuticle Oil to really rehydrate my skin and nails. So I'm just applying a small amount of that and then rubbing it into the surrounding skin and fingers. And this really is just going to add back some of that moisture. And here is the final look at my nails I was able to create using the DIPWELL X CHEETO collaboration. I think this set is really fun, and I also think that the products were super high quality and allowed me to create this really beautiful manicure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and tutorial. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.